What's going on, guys? It is our first episode of TNA Impact for the 2024 year. We're coming off the big pay-per-view. There are a lot of questions that need answering, and we're going to get some of those answers tonight, including a sequel to one of the best matches we saw last year. I hope you guys didn't spoil it for yourself. A lot of this stuff was taped. I know I didn't. I'm excited, and it's going to be an awesome night of TNA Impact tonight. Let's go. You know, we got to get this thing started. I see some of you in the chat doing it already. You heard it on the audio. Let's go. TNA. Let's get some of that going in the chat. I want to see it. Hello to you all and welcome if you joined us for the pay-per-view, and maybe that's the first time you did join us. Welcome to our weekly show. We will be here every single Thursday night doing TNA Impact, so join us every week for this. If you haven't done so already, make sure you sub to the channel. Make sure you drop a like on the streams, any of the streams, this one included. It's free, guys. It's free. Dropping a like is free, right? It's one of the few things in life you can do and not have to pay for. So make sure you drop a like on the stream. Hit that notification bell as well if you want to be notified about when we have future content. This week we're kind of light. The only other thing we have this week is going to be Sunday in Between the Ropes. So we'll be back for that on Sunday at 8:30 to wrap up all of this and everything else we've seen in wrestling for the week. But Jeff, another exciting night of TNA. This is the first episode of TNA Impact. We've got a banger. We're going to hear from Nic Nemeth after what happened with him and that big shocker of an ending we got. We're going to see Josh versus Will Ospreay 2 tonight. We could be talking about a match of the year candidate just to start 2024. This is going to be a hell of a show, Jeff.
Yeah, it is. It's going to be a great show. I'm really excited. I want to see what Nick's going to say. I want to see if this thing with Moose is going to materialize that we saw. So I'm really excited about tonight. I think it's going to be a lot of energy. And I'm looking forward to see how we get this kicked off.
Yeah, this is going to be a lot of fun. Like I said, I hope you guys didn't spoil it because, again, they are doing tapings. These are some of the tapings from Snake Eyes and is what we'll be seeing tonight. So, you know, don't spoil it for yourselves and check out those tapings because it just kind of ruins everything, right? To me, I think it's better to just wait, hang on, avoid it. Don't look it up. And they really weren't, you know, because I'm on X a good amount of time. There really wasn't much out there that was shown unless you were to look it up. Obviously, you can easily look it up by looking up, you know, TNA Snake Eyes. But I hope you didn't. And I hope you're here for the surprises like we are. It's always fun to get surprised by wrestling as we've seen in the past. So, all right. Let me go over some stuff here. Like I said, we really only have one other show this week. We had an episode of Abby's the other night. Hope you, those of you that joined that with Jeff and Jody. Of course, we have tonight's show, and then we have Sunday Between the Ropes, where we'll kind of wrap everything up from the week of wrestling. And it's been kind of a doozy of a week. We've had some things going on in other companies and stuff this week too. So we'll talk about that on Sunday at 8:30. So join us for that, and that'll be it for this week. Coming soon, of course, we've got the Royal Rumble in a couple of weeks, not that far away. And of course, we'll be here every single week for TNA Impact. All right, let me say hello to some people. We've got Hassan in the chat out there. Hello, Jeremy Dunderman. I saw Jeremy and I saw Anthony Slate, both members of our channel, both loyal members. Thank you so much. We appreciate you both for being members and both for joining us tonight. So welcome to you both. Clown is here. Good evening to you. We have Graham in the chat. Hello, Graham. How are you? We've got a lot of wrestling channels have been reviewing Hard to Kill over the last few days, including channels that had stopped. Yeah, Bleacher Report put a big review out about it. They graded it an A overall for the pay-per-view, so that's kind of huge, right? The more eyes, the better. More people getting into it, so that's awesome. Dylan's here. Jahira. Hello, Jahira. James, they're jumping on the bandwagon. Clown and Dylan. Christopher is here. What's up, Chris? We have Derek. What's up, Derek? What's going on, man? We've got Kenny Omega is here. We got Jason, as I said, we got Brandon. We have Mark. Hello, Mark. We've got it's cold here. Yeah, it's cold here too. We're getting more stupid snow. I'm kind of over it. We've got a long winter yet to go. The only light at the end of the tunnel is that up here in the Northeast, we're going to get warm. Finally, we're going to get a reprieve. The January thaw a little bit. A lot of, up into the 40s, maybe a little bit of 50s even. So we're gonna get that. So at least there's that to look forward to. But I'm over the winter. Jason Peace, what's up, Jason? How are you? Nic Nemeth is game changing for them. Massive talent who can shine bright. Barry Monkey from Twitch. It's interesting to see if Nick wants to be a champion star of the show or there to help build new stars. I hope it's the latter. Brandon Davey is here, teasing 2K24. Yep, I did see that. Yep, that's supposed to be out in March already. That's kind of crazy. That really went fast. Happy New Year to you too, Hassan. Jeremy Dunderman is here, of course, as well. Hello, Jeremy. I think that's our third member of the channel here tonight. Yeah. Nope, we're Jeremy up front. Yeah, okay, never mind. Jeremy was up front, but hello again. We had Mark says, of course, I know what TNA Impact is because I've episodes from the past years. But for those who probably only have heard of Impact Wrestling, they might get confused about. No, it kind of goes hand in hand. I think it's kind of synonymous. I think now, Impact will, they know Impact's been here, and now knowing it's just rebranded as TNA Impact, I don't think so. I think if they would have named it something entirely different,
that might have been confusing.
Yeah, I think that would have been confusing. But because they kept the brand name Impact, I think that was smarter to do that. Greg is here. Hey, Greg, how are you? Yeah, I just puked. That's not good, dude. I hope you didn't puke all over your phone, whatever TV, whatever you were watching for. That's not good, dude. A. Jobson is here. Seeing AEW sign Black Taurus, he needs a new name. Yeah, he has to change his name because the rights are held by AAA. Yep. Yeah, good luck to him. He's a great athlete. Hope he doesn't get lost in the shuffle over there. And hope he gets the spotlight that he deserves. Andrea. Hello, Andrea. Love you too. Happy New Year to you. Michael King is in the house. Hello, Andrea. Again. And I think we've got everybody here. We need some sparkling water drinks on 21. I feel fine. Myself ain't exactly feeling ill anymore. Just this damn cough. And when it's bad, it makes me meh. I'm sorry to hear, dude. Hope you get better. All right. So that is everybody here, and we will get started. Jeff, do we have a card?
Well, we do.
All right, there you go. There is the match card for tonight. This is what we've got. And as we talked earlier, Jeff, it's going to be very interesting to hear what Nic Nemeth has to say. Now, if I had to guess, I would think Josh and Will be the main event. And maybe we get Nick first on the show, do you think?
I'm thinking so.
Okay.
Because this is going to, be the first weekly show from under the new umbrella. So, yes. Maybe this is a good way to get this started. But I think that's where they'll go. They'll either do that or they'll do the X Division Scramble first.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The X Division Scramble could be a possibility as well. Very true. Very true. They like to start off with the X Division, so absolutely. Access TV, what channel, Kenny? As far as I know, this is on Access, but it's also on YouTube, like it's been. So I would imagine if it's on Access TV, it's probably the same situation it used to be, which means it'll be starting earlier. So if you are watching it on Access TV, unless they changed it, which I haven't heard that, then it's going to be starting in about 3 minutes there. So just please, if you're watching it on there, make sure you don't spoil the chat because there will be things happening. So you just know if you're watching it on Access TV, you're ahead of us. This broadcast here starts in 32 minutes, and this is on their YouTube page. You do have to be a member to watch it. So check it out on YouTube if you want to watch it there. All right, yeah. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes, but it should be very interesting, as we mentioned, what Nick has to say. Jeff, this is interesting here. Now, we had some comments by Tasha Steelz on Twitter that were kind of interesting. After she lost, she was kind of saying, what's next? With a question mark. And what's next for her is Xia Brookside
Yeah.
in her TNA Impact debut match. So not really sure that Tasha wanted to be what was next when she was inquiring about what was next. But in any case, this should be a good one. Tasha Steelz and Xia Brookside in her first ever TNA Impact match, Jeff. This is going to be an awesome match, I believe.
Joe, I remember a time when who's next, what's next meant something completely different than it does now.
Let's not go there. Yes.
We won't go there, but
Yeah.
I had to throw that in real quick. This is going to be a great match. I think for folks who haven't seen a lot of Xia Brookside, you saw her in the Ultimate X match. Phenomenal, but I think when you really get to see her, what she can do one-on-one, I think you'll be really impressed, and I think she's a great addition to the Knockouts division. And Tasha Steelz, I mean, are we going to see some type of change from her? Are we going to see her kind of really turn things up another few notches and really go after Jordan Grace? The other thing that that we may get to, could she be in the mindset of maybe creating a new faction in the Knockouts division?
That could be kind of cool. It seems to be. I said this on our Sunday show. It seems to be kind of the year for factions. So that could be interesting. I think there's something going on with Tasha. I think it's an interesting thing to look out for, because if she loses this match, a lot of times when wrestlers go on a losing streak, they kind of that's where they're going to start maybe looking to change some things, changing their character up and so on. So I think that's interesting. Maybe we start to see some sort of faction being developed by Tasha and some others here. So very interesting to watch this one and see if she does indeed lose to Xia. It'll be interesting to see where Tasha goes and what happens here. So going to be very interesting either way. I watch on both sides, Xia's debut and Tasha, as to what's going to happen with her next. So we've got the X Division Scramble. So Kushida versus Trey Miguel versus Laredo Kid versus Mike Bailey versus El Hijo del Vikingo versus Jake something. This is going to be insane. This is just going to be insane. I mean, look at the names in this. Kushida, amazing. Trey Miguel, awesome. Laredo Kid, usually very, very good. Mike Bailey, we know what he does and brings. Vikingo, who we just saw at the pay-per-view, who is awesome. And Jake something, who you kind of always don't feel that he is an X Division kind of guy because he's huge, but man, this guy can move. If you saw that pay-per-view and that jump that he took from midway down on the floor up and over the damn ropes was pretty freaking amazing. So Jake something can fly as well. This is going to be awesome. Can't wait for this one. And this is going to be absolutely crazy. And like you said, maybe they start off with this match and I wouldn't be surprised by it.
Yeah, the thing with the X Division, and I love when they do this. They sometimes have done this in the past. You'll get that outlier, and we talked to Rohit about this too, and he kind of talked about not being the prototypical quote unquote X Division guy. So, I think I think it's good to see someone like Jake something. I kind of jokingly threw out Moose the other night, but I really wasn't joking. If that's what they end up doing, I'd love to see it. See some of the different styles of matches. But this is going to be crazy. Good luck. Good luck following this one closely and being able to pick out different spots. I think we're just going to get a lot of crazy action right from the bell.
Yes. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I think so too. And like you were saying, this could be the one that this could be the first match of the night. Many times they do like to do that with these X Division matches to get the energy going right out of the jump. So we could very well be seeing that tonight. So, all right, up next we have the Grizzled Young Vets versus Eric Young and Frankie Kazarian. Now they are calling themselves, or did call themselves, the TNA Originals. So going up against Grizzled Young Vets, this could be another really good match. We saw Eric and Frankie just team up, look pretty good doing it. And of course, we all know who the Grizzled Young Vets are, not coming out victorious in that tag team match, that fatal 4-way. So they're going to have a little something to prove here. Might be a little hot under the collar after losing that. I don't know, Jeff. We know what, sometimes with tag teams, it's all about familiarity. It's all about knowing one another. I know that Eric and Frankie are the veterans. They've been around for a while, but as far as tagging up together, I may have to go a little bit of an edge here with the more experienced tag team in the Grizzled Young Vets, I think, especially of late, where Eric Young and Frankie are only kind of starting to team up here.
Yeah, I think this is very interesting for a lot of reasons. I mean, you think about, the Grizzled Young Vets, and I mean, they just came in. They were a hot free agent tag team that a lot of people were talking about. You get them here in TNA, and what type of path do you want to set for them? How long are they going to be around?
Yeah,
I think those are some of the questions that we have to ask. But this is going to be a crazy matchup because I'm interested to see how they do this and make both teams look somewhat respectable.
yeah.
Do we get a run? Do we get a run in of sorts? I mean, that we could get something, from that standpoint. So I don't think we'll get a clean finish here. I think we might get a little bit of shenanigans going on.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's see. There are going to be people flying by the hands of Jake something. The X Division Scramble match is going to be awesome. Mr. Majestic, welcome. TNA versus All Elite. We need to start comparing the two shows. No. I don't think so. I don't think so. I just enjoy what I enjoy. I don't think we need to start comparing anything, honestly. That stuff all tends to work itself out. The fans are going to like what they're going to like. And I don't think we really need to compare anything. TNA Wrestling always been putting on great matches, says Christopher. Grizzled Young Veterans are always hot under the collar, even when they win. Grizzled Young Vets versus Eric Young and Frankie Kazarian. The match is going to be awesome as well, says Christopher. I agree. And finally, this is the main event, no doubt. I don't know how long they're going to go, but however long it's going to go, if this is anything like their last one, this is going to be amazing. The other cool part to this, Jeff, is that Will Ospreay did say that he wanted to step into a TNA ring. He's always dreamt of doing so. He's been a TNA kid. He said that on the show, and he gets to do it. We all know he's going to AEW. However, he does get to come and wrestle in a TNA ring on TNA's first ever show. People are going to have a trivia question 10, 15 years from now saying, what were the matches of TNA? What was the main event of TNA's first show when they restarted the promotion? And Will Ospreay's name is going to be on that main event. That's kind of cool for a kid who grew up watching TNA and loving TNA. But we saw the first one. Second one's sequels, Jeff. We usually know, you and I are horror fans. Sequels always go bigger, and they usually are better. So if that's going to be the case, this is going to blow our minds.
Yeah, if this one is better than the last one, then go ahead, pencil it in, write it in Sharpie, whatever you need to do for a match of the year contender, because I think that's what we might see this evening. I feel like that's what we're going to get tonight between these two. They absolutely tore it up the last time, And I don't think this time will be any different.
Jeff, if Josh wins this, to me, man, he is on his way. He is just on his way to being considered, if he's not already, one of the best. I mean, he was in the top 10, I believe, of the PWI. I want to say he was number 7 in and around there. He wins this match. He already beat. We saw that match he had on the pay-per-view. He I think is already on his way to where he can probably be starting to get a lot of consideration for best, for number 1 wrestler that's out there, which isn't it crazy? We were talking about this guy in the North, and many times we were talking about Ethan Page a lot more than Josh, because Josh is kind of the quiet one. Ethan was a little more outspoken and stuff like that, a little more charisma. And who would have thought in just, this much amount of time that Josh Alexander is now one of the best in wrestling right now, which is awesome. Awesome. All right. Being English, I'm legally obligated to go for Zaya, the Grizzled Young Veterans, and Ospreay. I can't believe, James, that you don't have a little twinge of wanting to root for Josh, though. That I can't believe. Everyone on Twitch is watching TNA tonight, too. What are they doing a broadcast on Twitch? Are they broadcasting live on Twitch? That's a new one. If they are, that's a new one to me. Yeah. Or are you just saying that because there's some people in our stream on Twitch? Maybe. Josh and Will's going to be a wrestling clinic. Josh is never in a bad match. I think Josh is winning this one. I'm thinking they put over the talent that remain part of TNA. We got some of your UK style fog going on right now where I live here in Louisiana. Can't see anything. It says bonus baby. All right. That's the card, guys. It's going to be an awesome night. A lot of stuff going on. It's going to be a really, really fun night. Hearing from Nick and all of this going on in between. I'm sure we're going to start getting some promos, talking about, Jeff was mentioning before, some storylines now getting going. We're going to start with some storyline thing. Got to see something with my boy tonight, man, getting crushed when his Cheetos getting crushed. Got to see a little something with that. And a little retort on Joe Hendry's part. Also want to see something from the new women's tag team champs as well. And, hear from them and that excitement. And then also, I know a lot of people are asking in the chat, Masha and, oh God, I always forget at least one person.
Kelly.
Thank you. Masha and Kelly. Thanks. Thank God for Jeff, man. It's like when my brain just dies. Yes, Masha and Killer Kelly. What's going on with them? Where are they going to go now that they came in, lost their titles that they held for the longest time? So maybe we'll get some stuff here and see exactly what's going to happen with all this. And we'll start to see some storyline progression and things that are going to start going forward and getting them ready to go for the next pay-per-view. So, lots of stuff happening here tonight. Jake Stone, OMG, Joe and Jeff, TNA Explosion show is coming back. Normally, I don't like short matches over. I do have a feeling TNA is building this show up around Will and Josh. Honestly, feel that the main event is going to be longer than the rest of the show, in my honest opinion. I would say it could go, I don't know if it'll go, maybe 25 minutes, maybe. 25 minutes, maybe. I don't know that it'll be super, super long. Maybe. We'll see. Richie Matthew, hello to you. Joe Hendry liked my tweet earlier. I quote tweeted Meyer saying, "That's funny coming from Edge's bitch, number 2, and tagged Hendry." Nice. Nice. All right. Well, next up on the list, some things change. TNA changed to TNA Impact, right? Some things stay the same because, you got to have that balance. And one of the things that we always do on Thursday nights, and this will never change as long as we do this show, is talk about food. So what did you all eat? Let me know in the chat. What's on the menu? What did you have for dinner, breakfast, lunch, snack? Doesn't matter. We don't discriminate against any sort of food. We all just enjoy it. So let us know what you had to eat. Keep the chat rolling here. Keep everybody paying attention, because when they're hungry and they hear all this good food, they get hungry. They pay attention better. It's a known fact. So let us know in the chat. What did you all have to eat today? Jeff, I had Pizza Hut yesterday. Ooh. I got the big box, the family box, right? I got a barbecue chicken pizza, and I got just a regular sausage pizza. I had, of course, the breadsticks because, they are amazing. And I got wings. I got wings from them. I'll tell you what, man. Their boneless wings are pretty darn good. I haven't had them more than I might have had them once before, but their boneless wings are pretty good. And I hear someone at work today told me, and I didn't know this, and maybe they're both owned by the same company. I don't know, but apparently now, obviously, they're frozen wings and made with the sauce. But from what I understand, they work together, or maybe owned by the same company as Wingstop. So their wings are apparently the same wings that they have at Wingstop. My wife gave them the seal of approval. I am not a spicy guy, so I got the mild. Well, let me tell you, when I eat the mild ones and they're burning my tongue, it's like, I thought these were mild, right? My wife eats them and she's like, wow, these are really good. So my wife gave them the A-OK. She likes the spicy hot stuff. But I don't know, man. It was pretty damn good. The wings are good. But Pizza Hut, can never go wrong with Pizza Hut. I have one like 5 minutes from my house, and I love it. The big box is a good value. It's like $20, and you get a ton of food. And I just finished the leftovers today, so I was able to eat it for 2 days. But that was what I had today. Jeff, I know Jeff is a trooper. Jeff's had a rough day, so he little under the weather. But did you manage to eat anything today? I hope.
I had a little leftover chicken.
Okay.
So yeah, I had a little something, but
eating a little light, yeah.
Yeah, a little light.
Yeah. That's good. Well, I'm glad you ate something. That's good anyway. Let's see what people are eating. That rosemary rise bending killer Kelly all the way back was sick. Yes, it absolutely was. I agree. This is nuts. It's 2024 and TNA is back. Woo! Chicken wings and mac and cheese, says Brandon. Very nice. Pork chops, mashed potatoes, and gravy, says Barry. Nice. Culver's for lunch. Brandon, what is a Culver? I don't know what that is. Is that that's fast food place, isn't it? Is that a restaurant? Yeah. I think.
Yeah, it's like a soul food.
Okay. Nice. What'd you have there? What did you have there? Hassan had mac and cheese, ma cheese chicken, or are you doing mac and cheese chicken, or ma cheese chicken and baked beans? Stuffed bell peppers for dinner. My mom used to make those all the time. Stuffed peppers, along with, she used to make something called halupki. It's a Polish term for pigs in a blanket, basically. It was ground beef, like seasoned ground beef and rice wrapped in cabbage. I can't say I liked either one of them. She made them a lot. I never liked the taste of the sauce that went, and I hate peppers. I am not a pepper. I shouldn't say that. I don't like bell peppers. I do like jalapeno peppers on certain things, and I do like the banana peppers. I enjoy those. I like them on hoagies. They taste more like pickled to me, though. So I kind of like those. But the green peppers and the red peppers, was never a fan of those. My grandfather grew them in the garden, and my mom, that's why my mom would make those all the time, stuffed peppers. But I didn't like it because the pepper taste goes on the ground beef, and I'm like, yeah, was never a fan. But I hope you enjoyed it. My mom would make them similarly with ground meat, rice, and it would go inside the pepper, and then they would bake them, and they'd have some sort of sauce, like a tomato-based kind of a sauce on top too. I forgot to say, in a cup of tea, I'm eating rice with chicken right now, and later for my snack, I'm going to eat salt and vinegar chips. That's one of my favorite chips, actually. I do like salt and vinegar. Chicken pot pie soup from scratch. Michael King, it's funny you say that. My daughter, my oldest daughter, she was visiting for my youngest daughter's birthday. My oldest daughter made her, at her request, my daughter's request, a bowl or a pot of pot pie soup. She must have got the recipe from somewhere. I've never had it. It's made with those really big, wide egg noodles. And whatever it is, it looked good. I know there's onion in it, though. If I would eat it, obviously I wouldn't get the onions put in there. But yeah, that's funny you mentioned that. Cheese and crackers for lunch. Had codfish cakes and chips with tinned plum tomatoes for tea. Pork chops and mac and cheese with Damien tonight, says Andrew. Armenian food, says DRO. Nice. It is on Twitch. So they're streaming this on Twitch? Wow, really? Do they have their own Twitch channel? I wasn't aware. Okay, interesting. Damien, what's up, Joe and Jeff? How are you both doing this evening? I'm having a baked pork chop and some macaroni, nice sirloin steak and mashed potato, Mexican chicken platter for lunch. That sounds good, John Kessler. Frozen pizza tonight and for dessert. Oh, Derek, don't ever change. Peaches. Oh my God, I wonder a lot of times if your girlfriend wants to pop you in the mouth.
You earned that, Derek.
He just loves the giggities, man. He just loves it. That makes his week. Melissa's here. Hello, Melissa. Pork chops and fried. A lot of people eating pork today. That's a lot of people that are eating pork chops today. It must be a thing. Chicken tacos. Didn't have it today, but the other day I had a killer sliced sausage barbecue sandwich on a whole wheat sourdough bun. Judas Priest, it was fire. That sounds good. I like sausage sandwiches.
Yeah.
I like a sausage hoagie with the marinara and then the mozzarella cheese on top. Yeah, that's good. I've always been a sausage fan. My mom used to cook with it a lot and put it in sauce and stuff for spaghetti and get it all inside the sauce and it cooks inside the sauce. Yeah, I've always been I like breakfast sausage too. Making Italian sausage with onions and gold potatoes, says A. So there you go. Some more sausage. Culver's is delicious. Armenian food, which salad olive olive for tonight. Nice. Butterball burgers are the best. Have you seen the commercials for Culver's? I don't. We don't have any around here, so I never have. Culver's butter burgers slap. Haven't went there in a while. I like scallop potatoes. Scallop potatoes are good. My wife makes them homemade sometimes, and sometimes we just have them out of the box. Sick opening match to start of TNA. I had a Brady Bunch flashback to pork chops and applesauce. I remember that episode. Yes, I do remember the Brady Bunch. I remember old things like that. Waiting for the oven to heat up and then mozzarella sticks. Always a good thing to eat. I'm happy that you're doing good. You're talking to A-Chops and gold potatoes. Speaking facts, salt and vinegar chips are. Yeah, I always love them. Well, you know what I do too, Chris, is when I get French fries, especially homemade French fries. Now, I'm not talking like McDonald's fries, they're homemade fries, right? I put vinegar on them. I'll get bottled vinegar and I put some little bit of vinegar on the fries. So they're salted the way it is. So you end up salt and vinegar French fries. So those chips remind me of that. They taste just like that. So I always do that. I put vinegar on French fries. I think they're really good. Can you tell me how good chopped cheese is? I've been dying to get one, says Derek.
Man, just because I got to go get one this weekend. Just because he brought it up, because it's been a while since I had one.
What is a chopped cheese? Tell me.
It's like ground beef. They put it on the grill and you put toppings on it, cheese.
Okay.
Like onions, peppers.
So it's like chopped meat instead of like a full-on hamburger patty.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah. That sounds good.
It's amazing.
That sounds good. I bet you I'd like that. When I would eat, we talked a few times about people eating hamburger helper. One of my favorite hamburger helpers was the cheeseburger macaroni one. So I bet you I would like it. That sounds good. Lamb steak, mashed potatoes, and vegetables. Reba McEntire's performing in the national anthem at the Super Bowl. Nice. I am all over the NFL. I'm over and out of the NFL for the year. I'm on the bigger and better things. I just heard Mike McCarthy retained his job, which I knew was going to happen. I'm not at all a bit surprised by that. But I am I'm kind of over it. I'm kind of over it. I'm on to the Celtics and basketball, and I'm kind of over it. Would like to see the debut of Ash by Excellence. Maybe we will. Possibility. Cheesy chips are the best. Cheese potato chips are good. Oh, you mean cheese fries? That would be cheese fries for you. I always forget about that. Yes. Yeah, they are good. They're good. Have any of you in the chat ever had cheese fries with gravy? So French fries with cheese and gravy. Now here we have orange cheese. So it's kind of like the Whiz, not Cheese Whiz, but it looks like that type of cheese that they put on Cheese Whiz, the Cheese Whiz, the Philly steak hoagie. But then we also use brown gravy. So the fries that I have are in now. Some places do it different. Some do it with mozzarella, where they put mozzarella cheese on them. and they have almost like a lighter gravy. But I like the ones with the whiz cheese and brown gravy. I think they're amazing like that. Love fries like that. They get all soggy, but I still love them. It's opposite Philly cheesesteak, just hamburger. A Mongolian barbecue. Ash by Elegance will be at WrestleCon in Philly during WrestleMania weekend. Oh, nice. That's cool. Very cool. Philly's going to be the center of a lot of attention. There's going to be a lot of stuff going on there. James says, ew. Cheesy chips with baked beans. We call them cowboy fries. That way, what you call the cheese and gravy ones? Nice. They call that poutine in Canada. That's true. Yeah, I did hear that. I remember reading about that. Somebody that I read about that was staying in Canada had to have the poutine. It was a wrestler that was talking about that. Now that I think about it, I can't remember who the hell it was. But they were interviewing whoever it was and said the only reason that they went there was for that in particular. Yeah, we do love gravy. That's true. That my mom put gravy on everything, dude. Like my mom, gravy, mashed potatoes, meatloaf, everything had gravy. It could be a Polish thing. It could be a Slovak thing. I don't know. I don't know what it is, but it definitely got handed down. I'd say the Philly, but I wouldn't turn either down, says Clown. Yeah, I love cheese fries with cheese and gravy. I eat them every chance I get, and they're harder to find around here now.
Yeah.
Good stuff. All right. Well,
now that I'm good and hungry.
Now that Jeff's it's not supposed to work like that. It's supposed to make them hungry.
I know.
Oh my God. Oh man. Well, thank you all for volunteering all that stuff to make everybody nice and hungry. And we're glad that you all had some good stuff. So it sounds good. We have about 5 minutes to go before the start of the show. I'm trying to, I kind of go over like the 2 minutes of what I watched for the week. You know what? And I'm going to ask the chat. There was an interesting trivia question that I saw today on the socials. Give me the name. We all associate music with things, right? Tell me the name of the favorite. Now you've all watched, I'm sure, a lot of television, as I have over the years. Tell me the name of your favorite ever TV show theme song. Tell me the name of your favorite ever TV show theme song. Let me know. I don't care what it is. It could be a cartoon, anything that you saw on TV. Let me know in the chat. What is your favorite TV show theme song ever? There was someone asking that question on Facebook. I had to think about it for a little while because I'm old and I've seen a lot of TV. But I had to think about it. I did come up with it. And I'm curious. I want to know what some of yours are. Jeff, do you have a TV show theme song that you loved growing up, and that would be your favorite one that you would say?
Good Times.
Good Times is a good one. Good Times is a good one.
Sanford and Son.
Oh my God.
Yep.
I love that.
And I gotta throw this one out there. The Andy Griffith Show.
Oh, yes. Yes. What a great show, man. How fun is it to just watch those old black and white shows?
Oh, I know, man.
Aren't they? They're like comfort food almost. Like when you just want to kind of chill and, maybe you're not feeling that great or you have a little cold or something. You don't feel all that. You just snuggle up with a blanket on a chair and just like throw some of those old time shows on. Oh, it's so good. I can't believe one of you in the chat guessed 9. I thought I was going to stump you. One of the chat actually guessed mine right off the bat. Oh, my God.
Really?
Yes. The Greatest American Hero. One of my all-time favorite TV shows with William Catt. The theme song is iconic. Look at what's happened to me. I can't believe it myself. Oh, my Joey Scarberry. I love that. I have the 45 still to this day. The 45 came with the little Greatest American Hero symbol on the front. I absolutely love that show. And now you can watch it on Pluto, which is amazing because I had a box set of DVDs that I don't even know if it's somewhere, but they never actually came out with it anywhere. I love that show. It was so good. But there are some for me also that are very close. Another one is MASH, believe it or not. Love the MASH theme song. It's called Suicide is Painless. It was just all music that they would play. And then there's so many other sitcoms, right? Three's Company, Come and Knock on a Door. Happy Days was a good one. I mean, so many good theme songs for TV shows out there, and I love it. What is everybody seeing here? Let's see. Greatest American Bonus, baby. I can't believe you were like the first one to post too, and you guessed it. The Wonder Years, love it. Love it. One of my favorite shows ever. I was watching that show when I was dating my wife. And I'd sit down. I'd be waiting for her at school when she was going to master's classes at her university. And I'd be chilling. And I would just sit there and watch The Wonder Years. I love that show. Absolutely love that show. I was very sad when that show ended. Keenan and Kel. Oh, here goes. Golden Girls, great one. My big brother's favorite TV show is Beavis and Butthead. To this day, Andrea, if I watched a Cornholio episode of that show, I crack up laughing to this day. To this day, when he munches down that Halloween candy and goes, I am the great Cornholio, I die every time. Every time. That show makes me smile no matter when I watch it. And my wife loved it, which is crazy because my wife normally doesn't like that kind of humor. And even she'd sit there and chuckle. Really, really funny show. Really funny. The old ones. Really, really funny. Jefferson's Moving On Up. Love it. Love it. Great show. MASH. Oh, man. Hello, Deanna, by the way. Dukes of Hazzard. Just a good old boys. Yep. That's a good one, too. Sanford and Son, remake of the British classic Steptoe and Son. I didn't know that. The Ninja Turtles theme. The Jeffersons, Melissa. Yes. Iconic. Oh, my gosh. John Kessler. Wonderful. Hill Street Blues, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Mark Post did that song. Wonderful. Love it. That's a great show. I watched every season of that show when I was a very young man. My dad didn't want me watching that because that was a little risque. A little bit of, you had some adult relationships going on that. You had some shooting and some violence in it, a little bit of a risque show, but I would sneak watch that. Loved it. And you can watch that. That's on Hulu, I think it's on. Do you know what's sad about some of those shows, though, is that they don't stand the test of time. If you watch that now, and I tried to, I'm like, I'm going to watch this over again because I don't remember any of this. And I watched the first season of Hill Street Blues, and while it was good, it's just like, it doesn't compare to like a lot of the stuff that's on today. There's so many cop shows and stuff that have come and gone, but it's good. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Oh, of course. Yes. When we got introduced to the Fresh Prince and DJ Jazzy Jeff. My favorite TV show is Full House. My wife loved Full House. Perfect Strangers, Laverne and Shirley. We're going to do it. Love it. Ben 10. Full House is awesome. Nic Nemeth, yes, very excited. You probably think I'm crazy for this, but the show I'm starting to enjoy is The Three Stooges. Why would I think you're crazy? That's a funny show, dude. My grandmother watched it all the time. Black and white TV, loved it. New Full House is good. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air is great. The Fairly Odd Parents, Dallas. You know why I watched that? I didn't like it at all. I was too young to like soap operas. You know why I watched it? To see Cowboy Stadium. When the stadium would pop up at the beginning, I'd be like, yes! It's the only reason I watched it. I wasn't into soaps. I did start to kind of get a little hooked when they did the whole Who Shot JR thing.
Who Shot JR, yeah.
Yeah. I got a little hooked until you came back the next year and realized it was all a stupid dream. I'm like,
all a dream.
Yeah. Terrible. Family Matters, good show. Inspector Gadget. I do it pretty good. Let me see if I can do this. Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. I got to go off camera. I'm going to embarrass myself. Hold on. I'm going to get you, Gadget.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Little Dr. Claw for you. There you go. Yes. Yeah. Little Dr. Claw for you. The Pink Panther. Oh, my God. The cartoon. Loved it.
Yeah.
Cheers, where everybody knows your name. One of my favorite shows ever. You Americans won't get it, but I love the Match of the Day theme. You know what theme I love in British TV? Benny Hill. The Benny Hill theme, man. My father watched Benny Hill late night TV, like would come on at like midnight, sometimes 1 a.m. I'd stay up watching that. Family Matters and Fresh Prince. Emergency is a great show, Michael King, from the late 70s and the early 80s. Loved it. King of the Hill. Does anyone have an update on Seth Rollins? What happened to Seth? I haven't seen anything.
Reportedly, he tweaked his knee or something happened on Monday during his match Jinder.
That sucks.
Yeah.
That sucks if he would be out for a while. Let's consult the old Twitter machine and see what happens here. Seth has reportedly been pulled from upcoming events following leg injury suffered on Raw. That's all I see. No longer being advertised for this weekend's live events. Well, they're of course going to rest him. Yeah, which I mean, obviously you need him for Mania, so I'm sure they might have to put him on the shelf for a little while, but nothing on Twitter. So hopefully it's just a tweak. Might be just a tweak where he might just need to take a couple weeks off. Maybe he'll take. Well, I don't know. Was he scheduled to have a match at the Rumble? I can't remember. I don't think he was. So maybe he sits out the Rumble, which should be fine. Hello, Heather. By the way, we are underway. X Division. Oh, Jeff called it. Good. Guys, remember when I told you some things change and some things stay the same? Jeff is still calling everything correctly. We've changed names, but Jeff the Swami stays the same. He picked it. He picked it. He said, "Oh, that's going to be the X Division." All in the family. Yes, what a great theme song. Those were the days. First cop show that showed what went on in a precinct. Rocket Power, Showtime. It's Showtime, folks. Give me a break. That's a great show.
That was a great show.
With Mel Carter. How about What's Happening? I loved What's Happening, man.
Oh, I did too.
Raj and Rerun.
Yeah.
I love the episode. I still remember this, and of course, because Michael McDonald was in it. They went to see the Doobie Brothers, and they snuck in a tape recorder to record it.
Yep.
This is such a non-issue today because people do this all the damn time now. But when they went to the concert, this shady guy paid them to record the concert, and Rerun sneaks the thing in his pants or something, or his shirt, I think, to tape the concert.
Yeah.
And then they felt bad, and then the band ends up meeting them, and they confess to the band that they did it, and the band is all like, "Oh my God, that was hilarious." It's not even an issue anymore. Like, who cares? Everybody tapes everything now. Mork and Mindy, great show. Mork. Robin Williams, what a master. Do you know that character was on Happy Days, first and foremost? Anything? He had a showdown with Fonzie.
Mm-hmm.
There was a big fight with an alien and Fonzie. Who would have thought? And that was a good one. That was a good one. Married with Children. My parents let me watch Dallas. They didn't care. Proud Family, That's So Raven. Now you're getting into the ones that my daughter used to watch. The Young Ones, Ant Farm. Yakety Sax. I think the Benny Hill music is called. Oh, it's so funny. Mike Bailey on his way out. Speedball Mike Bailey. Richie says Matlock. Us English people are nothing like Benny Hill. Well, see, that's how, you know what? If a lot of us Americans are watching Benny Hill, that's kind of what they think it is like. Probably when they're growing up, you're watching that, well, these English people are crazy. Highlights from HTK. Cheers is a depressing song. Everybody knows your name. I don't know. You want to go where everybody knows. It's kind of mellow, but I was sad when Cheers ended. I really was. The ending of that was done really well, though. I was sad to see it go, but I love the end. And it leaves it open. Like Sam is the only one in the bar for a while, and you think, oh, man, it's so kind of lonely. He's going to be there. And then they come back, and they have that little mini reunion, and they kind of all go their separate ways, and Sam stays and somebody knocks at the door. And you're like, what the heck is this? And Sam just goes over and goes, we're closed. And that's it. Just a pan away from the bar, and a really good ending. Really, really good ending. Jake something. Crowd looks lively.
You know what? Maybe one day for a non-wrestling stream, we can talk about best endings to TV shows of all time.
Oh, that'd be a good one.
Greatest
Best final episodes of TV
series,
show.
yeah, greatest series finale.
That'd be fun. Classic cops, bad boys, what you gonna do? They had a cops show in my town. A live episode of Cops in my town, actually. Golden Girls. No spoiler chat. This impact is, yes, no spoilers for anybody that is watching it before we are. Wow. Trey Miguel just got dumped. All these guys are going to try to attack Jake something because he is the biggest dude in there. There you go. Teamwork. Vikingo gets Jake out. It's great seeing the commentary team doing a Muppets tribute up in the balcony. There's another great show. Waldorf and Statler, the two old men that used to be the guys in the balcony. We should do that for Saturday's greatest theme on TV show. We could have that on a different day. Friends is better than Cheers and Frasier. I like Friends. I don't. There's nothing I dislike about it. My wife was telling me about the Emmys the other night, and that they had a really nice tribute for all the people who we lost, and of course Chandler, the actor who played Chandler from Friends, passed away quite a young age. And they did a nice little slow theme. I'll be there for you, but played it very slowly. So it was very sad. I love Cheers. It's literally up there in the probably top 3 of my TV shows of all time. Frasier's very good too. Have you watched the new one? The new one that is on? I like it.
Pretty good.
I like it. I thought it was good. It was funny. I like it a lot. All right. Trey Miguel knocks Speedball down off the rope. Knocks Vikingo down off the rope. Trey Miguel, though, back in there at Kushida. Laredo Kid misses. Nice little sidestep from Trey Miguel. Trey's like, yeah. Trey Miguel turns him over. Lori spins out in the snow. Caps game on Big TV. TNA on the laptop. Boyfriend isn't working because of impending weather. Let's effing go. You've got the setup. You got the setup. King of Queens. Yes. I got introduced to that very late after that came out. That was in the 90s, and I never watched it. And then I got introduced with it, and I was hooked. I watched the entire series, and I watched it many, 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 many times. Yeah, I like it. I like Kevin James. Mall Cop. I like Kevin James. I like a lot. I think he's funny. Jake something coming over, and he's going to just pick Trey right up by his throat.
Yeah.
And throw him on top of Laredo Kid.
That was brutal.
That was just. And now Vikingo gets picked up by his throat as well. Vikingo tries a chop that he said, "Give me another." He's telling him, "Give me one more." And he does. And he said, "Give me another one." He's just begging him to beat him up. He said, "Oh, I don't know. That one kind of dazed me just a little bit, but now, nope." Oh, big right hand, and Vikingo got floored. Jake something just cleared everyone out. This guy is just a beast. King of Queens had a catchy thought. Yeah, very good song. 80s had great. The 80s were awesome for theme songs. Awesome. Fuller House, like Vikingo, great wrestler, but his mask he comes in with looks like a 6-year-old made it. David, the Gnome series ending. OMG, my traumatized little self.
Oh my God!
Look at this. Oh man, he just spills Vikingo out on top of everybody on the floor. Look out though. Look out. Trey's behind him. TNA chants. But look out. Trey takes. Oh, man. What a move from Trey Miguel to take out the big man. Kushida now and Trey. This ought to be good. Kushida setting it up. Now, he's got that locked in. And now here comes Vikingo. Just took out Trey and Kushida. Death from above. Wow, look at that. Oh, look at the agility there. Speed and agility from Vikingo on display there. Mike Bailey with a moon. Everybody's moonsaulting. Speedball back up. Laredo kid goes back up to meet him. Oh, Spanish fly from the top.
My goodness, man.
Oh, that might 1, 2. Jake something wins.
Jake something.
This might be a big year for him, dude.
Yep.
You might want to keep your eyes on this man. You might want to keep your eyes on this guy. He may be in for a big year, man. Buffalo Stadium getting 2 feet. Yeah, they get a lot of snow up there. I heard they paid up. They were paying fans to shovel out the seats. $20 an hour. Family Matters is the best team. Lori with the snow donuts. They're the best kind. TLOU Remastered is released at midnight. Statler and Waldorf are my homies. Oh, they were awesome. The Muppets. I love the Muppet Show. Will Ospreay in an interview backstage. He called Josh a cheeky little slag.
All right, I got a question. What does that mean?
What does cheeky little slag mean? Translate, English people. Ooh. He's giving him some crap here. TED series on Peacock. That looks funny. Yeah, it looks good. What does cheeky little slag mean? Oh, is it out already, Richie? I didn't know it was out. I'll have to watch. Cheers has never been a show in the UK as far as I know, but Friends is on constant repeat. Yeah, Friends is everywhere. Went and got myself popcorn. Need to know question. Anyone else trapped in their house because of snow? I've been stuck in the house this month. That sucks. We've gotten, so far, 10 inches. Then it rained for like ever and washed a lot of it away. Now we got another 5 inches. And then tonight, we're getting another 5 inches. So up by me, we're going to end up having 20 inches in like the last 2 weeks. A lot of it got washed away from the rain. But
Ash.
Oh, we got a vignette. Her caress raises goosebumps. She's a hurricane force of nature. Undeniable, irresistible, and unforgettable. She is Ash. Oh my God, that's awesome. It's like a perfume commercial.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I love that. Ash by Elegance. That's awesome. I love that. Knight Rider. David Hasselhoff, baby. The Hoff. Fresh Prince, says Gene. Hello, Gene. Is it likely the winner of this match becomes number 1 contender for a shot at Chris Sabin? They're very possible.
Yeah.
Seinfeld. Great show. AEW dropped the ball with Vikingo. How I Met Your Mother. Cheers used to be on Channel 4. Over 80 inches. Oh, my God, dude. I thought ours was bad. Good Lord. Upper East Coast, they are calling for, well, I mean, I'm kind of like, I'm near Philly. So I'm about 2 hours from Philly, so I'm not right near the coast. But they're calling for, like I said, 4 to 5 tonight. Giselle Shaw. AEW dropped the ball with someone who isn't their talent. Hey, Conrad, what's up? We got 7, and it's been too cold for it to melt off. That's kind of the way it's been here, too. Yeah. The last one, nothing is melting. It's all ice. And best show in 2000, the Bernie Mac show.
Great show.
How about In Living Color?
Oh, yeah.
Living Color is so good. EPW. Joe and Jeff, is this the Snake Eyes show? Some of it, I think. Not all of it, but some of it. Yay, Jake. Best team in the 80s is 227.
Another great show.
Ospreay, let's go. Buffalo Snow, bad, brother. Oh, my God, dude. Yeah, you guys got buried. Tasha Steelz, and we're getting Tasha. Jake is something. I predict big things. Slag is another word for slut. Ooh, he called Josh a slut, did he? Laura, you live in Hartford. I thought you said Hartford. I'm like, wait a minute. I'm stuck in the house. Dana Brooke is a walking perfume ad. Yes, she is. That's very funny. Cold front. Yeah, how about Texas? Texas is having like single-degree weather and snow, dude. It's insane. Joe missed it. What did I miss? No, the slut comment. I just saw it. James Grant, Zaya Brookside in her debut against Tasha Steelz. Baywatch. Didn't the theme go, I'll be ready, I'll be ready. Although that is one show where I would bet you the majority of everybody who watched didn't care less and probably couldn't even tell you how that theme goes because of what was with the theme at the very beginning. Can't wait for winter.
I'll be honest. I didn't realize there were words until like the third or fourth season, I think.
Yep. Good old Pamela Anderson, baby.
Like, oh, they're singing. Oh, okay. I just thought it was an instrumental.
Yep. How about Miami Vice?
Oh, man.
Dude. That's another show I think I want to go back and watch because I don't know. I have a funny feeling that may kind of buck the trend and may kind of be a little standing the test of time kind of thing. But I really should go back and watch that because, you know, so many songs became popular from that show. Phil Collins is in the air tonight. I remember got hugely popular when that show came out.
Yeah.
Mad
another
TV.
One, the A-Team.
Oh my God, Mr. T.
Yeah.
Mr. T. And you know who was my favorite character on there? Face, because it was Dirk Benedict who played Starbuck on Battlestar Galactica, the original one. So yes, I love that show. My friend has Jeff, my friend Shane, who was on our show. Remember when we interviewed Shane? He like wrestled for a little bit. He bought himself a van and painted it into the A-Team van. He takes that thing around to shows and does like auto shows and stuff like that. And when he opens the door to the back, it plays the A-Team van or the A-Team theme song. It's amazing. It's amazing. Mad TV.
Ooh.
Giselle. What am I saying, Giselle? I'm not even paying attention. Zaya. Giselle. Zaya goes for a cover and gets a 2. Nice move by Zaya. Mad TV. You know what I remember about Mad TV? I remember you looking like a man. And I remember I can do it. Let me do it. That's what I remember about Mad TV. Loved it. I love Mad TV. The Love Boat. The Love Boat. Soon we'll be making another run. Moonlighting. Good show. Good show. The Love Boat. Now that's going to be stuck in my head. I'm going to be a sad panda if TNA doesn't do a Nashville taping this year. I need to see Nic Nemeth up close and personal. Dynasty. Joan Collins. Homicide, NYPD Blue in Third Watch. And remember when that big controversy came out with NYPD Blue when it first came on? Because they have a nude scene or something? Or some kind of partial... there was something that was very controversial about a scene in that. Zaya and Tasha in a very, very good match here. Tasha looking good. Ooh, a third one. Yep. 3 Suplexes from Tasha. And a little twerk. There you go. A little twerking. The Wire, TGE, and the Sopranos. TNA, Christopher is chanting. Barry. Zaya Brookside, I vote for. Rock. Oh my gosh, I remember Rock.
You remember Rock?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Uh-oh.
Yep. 1, 2. Oh, close. Jeff, you remember a show called Chico and the Man?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Do you remember Jake and the Fat Man?
Jake and the Fat Man, yes.
Simon and Simon.
Oh, man. Oh, man. Do you remember some of the horror shows, Jeff, that used to be on like Tales from the Dark Side? Remember Tales from the Dark Side in the 80s?
Yeah.
That used to scare the crap out of me when that song came on.
Yeah.
You had that real creepy song and then that creepy dude talking at the beginning. Yeah. Of course, the Twilight Zone.
The woods at the very
beginning. Dude.
Looked like the woods behind my house.
Oh, my God. I would have been freaking out.
Yeah. It was bad.
The most creepy episode of that show was the one that was the Halloween episode where the old man was crabby and would not give the kids Halloween, and he hated Halloween, and he kept on spoiling their, like he dumped like garbage into their candy and stuff. And then this thing came up to his house and knocked at the door, and he goes cursing about, I'm gonna call the cops, and then you hear this thing go, trick or treat, outside the door. And you're like, what in the hell is that? His door? And it was this little like gremlin type. Oh my, I love that show. Loved that show. Loved it.
Oh, wow. Does she have her? Wow.
Oh, that'd be it. Oh, look at this move too. She got it. Zaya Brookside gets her first win at TNA, and Tasha takes the L. Zaya Brookside looked very impressive and gets the win. I'm going up into the 90s now, but you know what one of my all-time favorite TV shows ever is the X-Files. And the theme song from the X-Files is iconic. Iconic.
Mm-hmm.
Joe, what did I see James Chadwick say? I probably missed it. What did he say? What did James say? Did you see the other day ABC called anyone out for their titles, and Kelly and Masha went, ooh, could you imagine that? Imagine if Kelly and Masha took on ABC. That'd be really cool.
That would be cool.
Who do you want to be in 2024? Invest in yourself. What is this? Oh, come on. I thought that was some kind of wrestling thing. It's a commercial. Uh-oh.
Joe, you get to see a replay of this moment.
I don't want to see a replay of him getting beat up with his Cheez-Its. Come on. Freddy's Nightmares. Yeah, Freddy's Nightmares was good. That's actually still on in a channel that I have.
Yeah.
And then that was, of course, when Friday the 13th, the series came out too, but that was not exactly what it was cropped up to be. It had nothing to do with Friday the 13th. It was more like the Twilight Zone. RVD was on X-Files. This is hilarious. This is freaking hilarious. I am going to listen to this now. Tried to make it in the NFL. Tried to die. I just fell. This is freaking funny, dude. Mike Poster with the
wow. The Cheez-It champion.
I'm the Cheez-It champion. Mike Post didn't write that bonus baby. That was Mark Snow. Mark Snow wrote that. I have a bunch of the albums from him, actually. This is freaking when I fell on TV. champion. Oh, this was so good. Look at him eating his Cheez-Its, and then he gets whacked. You gotta see him get whacked, man. I was not happy with this. He even offered them some. Come on. He was gonna give you some free Cheez-Its. Look, he wants to give him some Cheez-Its, and then he gets hit with a laptop. Oh, boo. Boo. Man.
Man.
Mike Snow. Yeah, Mark Snow, yeah. I can't believe AJ signed off on that. Did you see AJ Francis talk about blanking his girl and Hit Row Music came on the player, and he said he turned that crap right off because he ain't doing the deed while listening to himself rap. It's kind of funny, though. Boy, Raywalt was letting Joe Hendry have it. Uh-oh. Oh. I was attacked. You were attacked. He 15 foot in the air. Bygones be bygones. And I got a free laptop. It's a little smashed up.
Oh.
He's going to throw it with it. Yo, look who's in the can. Who can?
Wow.
Oh, he threw Who Can in the trash. That's amazing. Who Can? Oh, that was awesome. Joe threw him in the trash. Fantastic. My night is made, Brandon. Yes, it is. Grizzle the Young Vets. GYV time. Let's LFG. It's a lot of abbreviations. Oh my God, I love that Joe Hendry thing. That's freaking hilarious.
He's so hilarious, man.
Oh my God, he's so good. Frankie Kazarian. GYV, GYV, GYV. Shoes off if you hate Zach Gibson or some British chant similar. Hey, Alicia. Hello there. It's been a while. What's about Jeff's favorite Law and Order? Also, Tales of the Unexpected and Pinky in the Brain. Oh my God, Pinky in the Brain. I remember Pinky in the Brain very well.
Yeah.
We could do a whole separate thing on cartoons.
Yeah.
Like a whole separate show on cartoon themes.
Favorite Law and Order. The OG is good, but I do like the organized crime one. I like that one.
The Doctor Doom mask of Eric Young. All right, as long as we're playing along. And thank you for all the TV themes. I love it. As long as we're doing that. And Alicia mentioned cartoons. Favorite cartoon. Favorite ever cartoon. Cartoons are universal. Favorite ever cartoon. Let me know. Let me know in the chat. Favorite ever cartoon. This is a hard one.
This one's pretty easy for me.
Is it really?
Mm-hmm.
I watched so much like superhero cartoons and stuff when I was a kid. So I have a soft spot in my heart for the 60s Spider-Man, which was very, very, very campy. And that's where they got that theme from. Spider-Man does whatever. I also grew up with, I watched a show which was a very early anime called Speed Racer.
Yep.
When I was younger, which I go Speed Racer, go. Love that. But if I have to go favorite all-time cartoon, and I have watched it recently, probably about 2 years ago, the Transformers is probably my favorite. I loved the Transformers when it came on. I was probably like 12 maybe when that first hit the air. I absolutely loved it. I was hooked. I went to the movies and I cried when Optimus Prime died. I love the Transformers. So I'd probably have to go Transformers, although there aren't that many cartoons I didn't like. Battle of the Super Friends, all that. There was a cartoon called Dungeons and Dragons that was on for a little while, which I absolutely loved. They used to play like rock songs at the end of it. The Flintstones, the Jetsons, Bugs Bunny, just good old Bugs Bunny cartoon. I watched all of it. Garfield. I love my cartoons. Loved it. Somebody said Johnny. Oh my God, I love Johnny Bravo. Was so good, dude. It was so good. Jeff, what's yours? You got it right off the bat. What good's yours? Or what was yours?
I'm gonna be weird here. I wasn't alive when it was playing live every week.
Okay.
But Top Cat.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Top Cat's really good.
Man, just the way.
Very good one.
Smooth operator.
Yes.
Always up to something.
I liked all the ones I liked Tom and Jerry. I liked you know what's what I loved that my wife absolutely hates? Woody Woodpecker. She can't stand if I play that. She hates. She's like, I hate him. Oh, Speed Racer was so good, Lori, with Racer X and oh my. You remember Spritle and Chim Chim?
Yeah.
Oh, they were so good, dude. I love all this stuff. It's so good. Nostalgia is amazing. Family Guy. Tom and Jerry. Rick and Morty. Animaniacs. And Loud House. Ren and Stimpy. Oh my God. Stimpy, you idiot. Loved that show. He was nuts. You got to go on the Pluto, I think it's on, and watch the biography of John Kricfalusi, the guy who did that. It is unbelievable. That dude was crazy. Crazy. Doesn't matter, clown. Whatever one you like. X-Men. Yep. Looney Tunes. Chip and Dale. Hey Arnold and Rocket Power. Johnny Bravo. Love Johnny Bravo. Was so good, dude. The Smurfs. I remember the Smurfs. Ed, and Eddie. Dexter's Lab. Scooby-Doo. Ruh-roh. Scooby-Doo and Shaggy. You know what they were doing in the van. And why they always wanted Scooby snacks. G-Force. Oh, my God. Michael King. Yes, I love G-Force. G-Force and the Star Blazers. The Star Blazers had that big battleship in the air in space. And Star Blazers was almost like Voltron where they all morphed into the fiery Phoenix thing. Oh, my God. That was so good, dude. Star Blazers. Yes, bonus, baby. Oh, my God. I love those two shows. They were amazing, dude. Thundercats and She-Ra. He-Man, of course. Power Rangers. Top Cat. Thundercats. Ren and Stimpy. Care Bears. Okada is leaving New Japan. Ooh, that's interesting. January 31st. Teen Titans. Samurai Jack, Tiny Toons. He-Man. Nickelodeon 90 shows. Roadrunner. Damn Coyote. Never got to get him. Never, ever got him. Wacky Racers with Muttley. Oh my God. I always wanted to do the Muttley laugh, but it's very difficult to do. That was with Dick Dastardly, the little dude with the crazy mustache. Top Cat, Scooby-Doo. The Herculoids. Oh my God, the Herculoids are those two glops of white things. And I remember that. And Ed and Eddie. Oh, this is awesome. It's like going down memory lane. The Flintstones.
Ooh.
Meet the Flintstones. They're the fun historic family. Well, do you know there was a take, Andrea? Did you know that was a take on the Honeymooners? It was like a cartoon version of the Honeymooners. Yep. They both worked in the rock quarry, and they were next door neighbors. One was like the skinnier one was chubby. Was a take on the Honeymooners. Care Bears had to dip out and check the weather. We might get more sleet or freezing rain. Yeah, we're getting snow any minute now, I think. Not in a million years did I ever see Okada ever leaving New Japan. Wonder where he'll go. What if TNA has a shot at him? That'd be interesting. Left hand here, and Kazarian is stunned a bit here, trying to fight out of the corner. Frankie is doing it now.
This has been a good scrap here.
Yeah. Frankie trying to get the tag to Eric Young, left hand. He pulls, trying to get Eric Young, doesn't quite let him go. Clubbing blow to the back and another tag. Gibson's back in. Kazarian holds on. Nice elbow there. Drake is out to the floor, and now is probably Frankie's chance to get out of this ring. Flintstones was the night show. SpongeBob. My daughter watched a lot of SpongeBob. Hachi Malachi, Michael. Yes, I watched Hachi Malachi. Underdog. It's the reason why I watched Hachi Malachi was for Underdog. Underdog and they had some crazy cartoons on there. There was a cartoon about a dog that was a sheriff on that show. And I can't remember the name of it now. It escapes me. They also had a show on there called Go Go Gophers. I remember them. They were gophers that were dressed up as Indians. How about a show called The Great Space Coaster? Do any of you remember The Great Space Coaster?
I do.
TNA Wrestling Movement from Facebook. What's going on? I don't have cable, but today was the first time I ordered TNA Impact on YouTube. Great deal, TNA. Let's go. TNA is a big group on Facebook. Make sure that you check them out. They often share our posts. We really appreciate that. So make sure you check out. If you are on Facebook, check out TNA Wrestling Movement. It's one of the biggest TNA wrestling groups on Facebook. So make sure you go and give them check them out. Rocky and Bullwinkle, great one. Cat and Dog, Deputy Dog, yes, Deputy Dog. Powerpuffs. You should do something like a list or bracket of the top 10 oldie shows. Jeff mentioned that. Yeah, we should. We'll cross over into the pop culture realm. Big right hand. They are still working Kazarian over. Inspector Gadget. Yes, I did my Dr. Claw impersonation a little earlier. DuckTales. Woo! Could you tell I watched some cartoons?
Oh my goodness.
Oh, finally Eric Young. Eric Young is in there now, and he's going to town. Gargoyles, great one. How about Batman, the animated series? I know Jeff loved that one.
Oh, yeah.
So good when that came out. Then they did a Superman one, too. Look at this. He's just biting his face off. Eric Young is just taking both guys on by himself and doing a pretty good job of it. Oh, up until that.
Oh. Frankie.
Big time Inseguri. Now here comes Kazarian. Oh, that's not good. Kazarian nailed Eric Young. Oh, no, that's not good. That's going to do it. Frankie accidentally hits Eric Young. My number 2, Batman the Animated. That was such a good show. I like the Superman one, but the Batman was way better. Such a good show. Yeah, Kevin Conroy was so good.
He was.
Big win.
That was big. That was huge for them.
Grizzled Young Vets with the big win. Kazarian looking up saying, what happened? Wonder if he knows that he hit Eric? Star Blazer, live action movie of Star Blazers. I did hear that. Yeah, I didn't watch it because I heard it was all in Japanese, but if there's subtitles, I'll check it out. Batman the Animated Series is a banger. English kicking ass tonight. Frankie and Eric, a little downtrodden after that. Had a little friendly fire from Frankie.
Whoa.
Oh, Jeff must be ahead of me. Whoa, look at this. Frankie just clotheslined the hell out of Eric Young. What is this?
That is not the direction I thought that was going to go in.
What the hell just happened there?
Oh, my goodness.
Frankie Kazarian turns on Eric Young. Yo, man, Frankie's getting the business from the fans.
He is.
Kazarian has turned. Wow, didn't see that coming. And now he's going to go back and finish up here. What's gotten into Frankie Kazarian, dude? Melissa says heel turn, yeah.
Whoa.
Chris is no. Just grabbed onto Eric Young's face. Oh, this is not good. Oh.
Did you hear what he was saying to him?
No, I couldn't make out what he was saying.
He said this was supposed to be my year, you SOB.
Wow, dude. You suck chance to Frankie. I'm shocked. I can't believe that. Frankie turned on Eric Young.
Man.
Damn, dude.
Wow, the fans wow.
Fans are letting him have it.
Yeah.
That's not safe for TV.
No, it's not.
He's getting a FU Frankie chance.
Yeah.
This upsets me deeply. Frankie is one of my guys. Brandon says, "Welp." Frankie turns heel. I did not see that coming. Nic Nemeth is up next, guys. That was crazy. Mark says, wow, that's got to be one of the first turns on TNA. The system out in the town in Vegas. Look at this. We got some Eddie and Alicia kissing in the car. I mean, what's going on here? Moose in the title. Heel Frankie. Interesting. Ooh, look at them. They're eating like kings.
Yeah.
Moose said, guess what? It's free. They're getting free food. Eddie's influence may have rubbed off on him. Maybe Eddie. I wonder if Eddie. Do you mind? Maybe Eddie joins their little group, or Frankie rather. Maybe Frankie joins their little group.
That would be interesting.
They got a lot of meat on that plate. Where's our invite? I can't wait for Nick, says Alicia. Be coming any minute. Prove that the system works. It's a new beginning for all of us, says Moose. He only wants to be known as one thing, the TNA World Champion. That's $100 meal. It might be a little more.
Yeah.
Including those drinks, it's probably a little more than that.
A little bit more.
Trust the system. All right, guys, here we go. Here we go. The wanted man, Nic Nemeth, is here.
He is.
I like the entrance, dude. Oh, look at him with the black suit and a pink tie.
Looking sharp.
This faction isn't going to last, especially with guys like Eddie in it. He always turns. Nick is a great pickup for TNA. Look at look at this. He's fired up. Nic Nemeth is here.
He's in the house.
There he is. I can't be happier with this, man. I love this dude.
This is awesome.
I love this guy. Do we know if Hammerstone is staying with TNA? I haven't heard anything.
Me either.
Nic Nemeth as Dolph Ziggler, says Hassan. I don't care what the haters say. He could have changed his gimmick sooner if WWE Creative had just let him. Don't forget, folks, if you're new to the channel, please hit that like button. It is free to do. Helps us out tremendously. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, hit the notification bell to be notified about when we have future content. Please, please, please. And thank you. Nick, Chance. I thought maybe it might be Leon Slater to join the system and go after the X Division title, or maybe Jonathan Gresham. How the hell are we doing? Hard to Kill is one hell of a moment. In honor of Nic Nemeth, I have to say, what about me? What about me? Says Jason Stauffer. He says he loved every second of it. TNA chants. TNA, 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 TNA. Nick says, I love that, with a grin on his face. "19 years in the business. That's crazy, dude.
Yeah.
Crazy, dude. Total Nick action. Total Nick action. Never lost it, he says, damn straight. Racked up a lot of accomplishments. But I did it all in one world. He says, I'm intimidated. I'm scared. I'm nervous. I'm excited.
Yes, you did.
He said he picked his time and place. Yes, he certainly did. Lined up face to face with the TNA champion. Fans doing some boost chants. I am going to become TNA World Champion. Not one shot against WWE. I'm not surprised by that. He's not the type of guy that does that, I don't think. Said I'm going to celebrate with each and every one of you, and it's going to be the best night of my career when he wins the title. Holy crap, dude. I respect the men and the women in the locker room. Way too much to stroll and demand a title match. Okay. I like that. I like that.
Yeah.
This is my day one. First day doing it all over again. I earn it all the way to the top. I will do it again. I've done it in the past, and I will never stop. I love this.
There you go.
First time in my life I do it as Nic Nemeth. Dude, this is awesome. I love this. Uh-oh. Oh, look who his first challenger is going to be.
All right.
Macklin of all people. Macklin. Yo, man, that was so good, James. That was amazing. It was an awesome promo. What a first promo from Nic Nemeth. And look at this guy coming out. He's like, you ain't coming in here taking my shot.
Not so fast, my friend.
Macklin is not happy about the Nic Nemeth business. I was a Macklin fan until now. For everyone in the chat who are interested, Nic Nemeth will also be at WrestleCon during WrestleMania weekend in Philly. That's awesome. He said, I agree with everything you're saying. Oh, I like this. Okay. He worked his way to the top to get to he did. When I said it, I meant it. All I see is a phony. Woo! So this is my time to talk. You're nothing but a phony. So that's all you did was give and you never took it.
Oh, this is getting good.
Holy cow, dude. What a promo.
This is getting good.
Heather wants him to clock him. Yo, dude.
Ooh.
You're here to suck the blood out of TNA, use this place, and go on to somewhere else? Says, this is my sandbox. My AO, this is my area of operation. No one's going to remember the name Nic Nemeth.
Oh,
ask
shoot.
Is what happened to Dolph Ziggler. Holy cow, dude. Macklin coming out hot. Damn.
Oh.
Yeah, he smacks the microphone out of his. Oh. Nemeth with a shot to the zigzag. It's not zigzag anymore.
Right.
Man, what a first feud this is gonna be.
That was a segment well done right there.
Holy cow, dude. All I want to know is when we're getting this match.
I want to know the same thing. Man.
That was a burner of a promo right there. Jordan Grace. No, they just mentioned Dolph Ziggler. It wasn't really a shot, I don't think. Jordan said, an incredible night. AEW video game is free this weekend for Xbox. Nice. Oh, it's Trinity. Trinity said she wants to congratulate her.
Oh.
A rematch next week.
Wow. All right. All right.
See you next. Whoa, dude. Getting a rematch next week. Damn.
I can deal with
that crap in my veins. Nemeth versus Macklin gonna bang. Macklin coming out swinging. They are in Orlando, Florida. Tomorrow and Saturday. Nemeth versus Macklin. No surrender incoming. Uh-oh. What the hell is Jay Vidal doing here? What is this? Jay Vidal said he's trying to take it all in. Said I broke out in professional wrestling right in Las Vegas. RK Shuttlesworth says, woo! Are you happy Jay Vidal's there? What is it with the promos? You remind me why I left this disgusting area. You don't boo me.
Uh-oh.
Oh, God.
Uh-oh.
Who's coming out and clobbering Vidal here?
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Well.
Oh, no.
Exactly what you asked for.
He's getting PCO. James Chadwick says, look at this entrance. This is freaking spectacular, dude. They even have the rusty gurney wheel sound.
Yeah.
This is freaking fantastic. There they go with the sparks and the jumper cables. is alive. I have to say that every time now. PCO is coming down to wipe the floor with Jay Vidal.
Oh boy.
Oh my God, this is a match.
Oh boy. Wonder if TNA is going to get a sponsorship from an adult diaper company. Because Jay might be the perfect spokesperson after this match.
Oh my God, dude. Jay Vidal is just trying to get out of the way. Trying to get a couple kicks in, did nothing. There's a big lariat. This is a take on his ROH entrance. It's so cool. Just like a classic monster movie stuff. I like it. I like it.
Oh.
Big choke slam. I mean, this is already over before it started.
Yeah. Ooh.
Oh, that's it. He's just dragging him around like a rag doll now. Vidal is out. PCO's going up top. He wants some more.
Ooh.
He's up. Oh, my. PCO assault. That was an assault. All right. PCO Jay, was nice knowing you, bro.
That was a butt whooping.
Hello, Swack fan. How are you? This is PCO's Zesty Frankenstein phase.
That was just a squash.
Ooh, next week a 6-man tag. Ooh.
All right.
Talking about Okada.
Ooh. Ooh.
There he is.
There you go.
Okada and the Machine Guns against the System. Next week.
All right.
Woo!
Getting spoiled, Joe.
Man, dude. Next Thursday, here we go. Jordan and Trinity. So this is next Thursday. We got a rematch for the title. We just saw this. Okada and the Motor City Machine Guns to battle Moose, Eddie Edwards, and Brian Myers. Are we getting him and Macklin?
No.
Okay. Yes. Zachary Wentz?
Yeah, Zachary Wentz next week.
Nic Nemeth and Zachary Wentz in his first match.
Mm-hmm.
TNA is back with a bang. That's going to be fire.
Well, speaking of fire and bangers.
Oh, boy, guys. Here we go. Here we go. Main event time, folks. It's Josh Alexander. Jade can't help but smile when she announces this. I like it. Okada and MCMG Rain Machine. I like it. It's main event time, guys. Josh and Will Ospreay 2. Josh and Will Ospreay is about to be a banger. Can't wait to see it. We're getting looks like about 20 minutes. Some folks thought it would go a little longer. I myself included thought it might go a little bit longer, and here we go. This will be the last time we will see Will Ospreay in first and last time. We'll see him on TNA. Unless maybe something happens where, who knows? He might have a Forbidden Door type of thing. He might,
I was going to say doors may open again.
They might. They might. My dream team is Motor City Machine Guns and Okada. I'm so happy. Elevate me to the sky. Whoa, we're so elevated. I vote Josh Alexander.
Yeah, let us know in the chat who you got in this one.
Yeah, who y'all think's winning this? Will Ospreay. He's got to be fired up, man.
Oh, yeah.
About to embark on a new career for himself in AEW, and he also gets to live out a dream and gets to be in a TNA ring.
Absolutely.
Love Josh, but I've got Will Ospreay. Okay. I would have thought Ospreay would have something in his AEW contract. He could work for other companies if he wanted to. My big brother and I got Josh. Say hello to the big bro, Andrea. TNA chance. Ospreay loving it. There we go. I'm going with Josh, says Chris. Walking weapon chance. Ospreay breaks out of that little hold that Josh had on there, kind of rubs it off. John G says, I got Josh. My English guys are 2-0 so far. LFG Ospreay. Chris says, TNA. You keep chanting, my friend. That's what it's all about.
That's right.
Imagine, guys, this is the first week, man. First week of the year for them. Ospreay and Josh all in at Wembley. My pick is Josh to even things 1-1. Off the ropes.
Yeah, I asked a question in the chat, Joe. I know, but we had a couple people saying Josh so they can have a third, and I said, well, where would you do the third match?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Where would you have them finish up that trilogy?
I mean, Jeff, we have seen other people from other companies sneak into Slammiversary.
Yeah.
So, super excited to see Trinity versus Jordan Grace 2. Ospreay would be a massive star if he went to WWE. Plus, we are the same person, says Jeff. Ospreay versus Josh all in Wembley. Could be something like that, too. Yeah. Wow. What a chop from Ospreay.
I think he's going to be a massive star for AEW.
Yeah, I think so, too.
I think he's going to bring a lot of eyes.
Think of some of the matchups in AEW that he could have. A lot of people would want to pair him up. Could you imagine if he paired up with MJF?
Yeah.
Imagine he paired up with Adam Cole at some point. I mean, there's
a lot of things that you can do.
Yep. Bryan Danielson and Will Ospreay. Josh coming down. Roll, man, dude. Out to the floor. TNA Rebellion. Very good TNA, said Ted. Hello, Ted from Facebook. Welcome. It's been very good, yes. Very good. Agreed. AEW can build around him. Ospreay versus Pac is gonna bang. Oh my gosh, Pac, yeah. There's some good matchups there that he's gonna be able to have. I think he wants to. Didn't he say he wants to wrestle Andrade?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if he's gonna be able to do that.
He may not. Yeah, it's true. Hoping he fights Danielson at Revolution because I'll be live. I finally get to witness this guy in person. How about Ospreay and Aleister Black?
Yeah.
A lot of good. How about him and Moxley, dude?
Yeah, I mean there's so many matchups there. I think.
Yeah, there really are. I mean, he's already gone up against Jericho. Yeah,
yeah.
He did Jericho. He's wrestled Kenny Omega several times.
Yeah. Him and Ricky Starks.
Oh yeah, that'd be a good one.
Their promos back and forth, I would love.
Yeah.
Their trash talk,
Yeah.
I'd love it.
Yeah. What do you think they do with him, guys? You think he comes in as a face or a heel? How would you position him, chat? What would you have him do? Would you have him be a face or a heel? Comes in with the kick, but Josh catches it. Yo, look at this. He puts him right into an immediate ankle lock. Josh caught the kick, and he's putting him in the ankle lock. Trying to crawl underneath the ring, but Josh pulls him out. But look at this. Ospreay got the table and then kicked Josh into the stairs. Oh, look at this move. Oh, man. Heel Ospreay, says Chris. Swerve versus Ospreay would be awesome. Ospreay versus Bryan, yep. Shows up as a heel and joins the Callis family. Okay. This is awesome chance already. We're only about 7 minutes in.
Yeah.
Ospreay is getting a table here. I kind of think someone's going through that at some point.
Yeah.
Ospreay and Sammy Guevara.
Yeah, that'd be good too, James.
Somebody's going to go through that table at some point. Not sure it'll be now, but ooh. Oh. From the top rope. Big right hand and a cover to nope. Honestly, don't think I've ever seen a bad Ospreay match. Nope. Is this no DQ? I don't think so.
No, it's not. That's why they were saying on the commentary that if it got used, it'd be a DQ.
Crowd going, ole, 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 ole. Can't lie, though. I'm desperate to see Seth versus Ospreay one day. Never say never. Wrestling is a funny thing. Mm-hmm. Walking weapon chance now. Trying to get Josh going. Big chop. Down goes Josh. And Will Ospreay is in command right now.
This one is, I mean, honestly, it feels like Will Ospreay has really dominated this one.
It really has.
A lot more in the start here.
Trying for a suplex. Neither man can really get it. Now, Josh. Got the fisherman suplex there.
Does the table come into play is the question.
I'm sure someone's going through that table at some point. It may be inadvertent, but someone's going to go through it.
Oh, yeah, somebody's got to go through it.
Josh now with some right forearms and elbows to the right side of the face of Ospreay. Oh, man, look at this. Dude, man, he is so quick.
Good Lord, Josh is so strong.
Josh with a big German power bomb over the knee. 1, 2, nope. Oh, here we go, guys. Here we go. Next 12 minutes are going to be insane. TNA, here we go. I love this little arena, man. The crowd is fire in here.
Yeah, it sounds good in there.
Oh. These chops, dude. Remember when Cena threatened to walk out on WWE and walk straight on another company, brother? Now over the knee again, goes after the small of the back. Andrew Stevens with some TNA chants.
Man.
Walking weapon.
All right, so here's a hot take question. We've talked about a lot of people having big years in TNA. And obviously we have Nic Nemeth here now. Does Josh get back in the title picture this year?
I would think so, yeah.
You think so?
Yeah, I would think so at some point. I would think so. It's a good question, though. Do you think Josh gets back into the title picture? Oh, no. Now, see, he can't do that this way or you're going to get DQ'd.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they're both trying to do this, but whoever does it's going to get disqualified. So they really can't do it that way. Oh, no, 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 no. He's got so much for that. Oh my God, dude. He just power bombed him through that table. That table is broken in pieces. I guess it doesn't really matter that he did it there because they were outside of the ring. I don't know. There was no DQ. TNA. There goes Ospreay's tailbone. I hope Will gets used properly. I don't trust Tony Khan to use him properly. He has too many WWE wrestlers who are sitting doing nothing, and Tony Khan brings in a new wrestler. Who I hope will be used. I'd say yes, because main event scene only really got Nemeth, Josh, Eddie Edwards could put. Yeah. If you haven't, go look at what 2K just posted. I don't know what's going on here. I guess the referee's just going to let them go. Both men are down.
Ref said he's going to let it go.
I think the fans would have been a little pissed if he decided not to.
I think so too.
I think they'd have been a little mad. Oh, they're talking about what 2K24 just posted is right there.
Wow.
Undertaker's coffin. Kind of cool. They're posting little hints about the game, I guess.
Oh.
Josh is back in. Will, oh my God. Did you see how far he went?
Yes, coast to coast.
And then a cutter. How did Josh kick out of that, dude?
Uh-oh.
That was insane. That drop kick, the length he got on that. Oh, boy. Nope. Josh just went down. I'm not so sure that may not have saved him, actually. He can fly. Oh, my God, dude. That was insane. He kicked out of the Oz Cutter. Taker's coffin was tweeted out hours ago. I'd say no. Main event scene is deeper in talent. Josh is still a top contender, in my opinion. Josh has a little blood, probably from the table, I'm sure. And now Ospreay is just like wiping his feet, basically, just kicking him a little bit.
Just trying to wake him up a little bit.
Yeah, just helping him wake up. I mean, it looks like Josh is out on his feet. Just repeated right hands to the side of his head. Josh gets trying to get up, but very dazed look in his eyes.
Yeah.
Tried to get a punch off there, and he couldn't even do it.
Can't muster up anything.
No, Josh can't get any strength here. This looks like it's the end.
Ooh.
Josh can't do anything. There, okay.
Oh.
Josh is trying to muster up a little bit of something.
Oh. Whoa.
Look at this. Josh just took off his headgear and threw it out. Oh, here we go. Josh is pissed. Yo, look at this.
Spanish.
Oh my God, the Spanish fly, and he kicks out at the last second. Holy cow, dude.
Well, the sequel is better than the first.
Oh my God. Fight forever chance. Ospreay trying to finish it. Got him up. Up across his shoulders. Nope. Josh turns it around. No. Oh, no. If he gets this. No, he punched him out of midair.
Well.
Josh just punched him out of midair, dude.
Good grief, man.
TNA has an old school feel now. I bet you that guy in the audience would have hoped he might have worn a different football jersey. Jacob Henry, oh my OMG, Kaz turned. Hope this means Scott can bring back Daniels. Bad influences back. Banger. That was crazy. This match has been amazing.
Yeah. Oh,
they might even go a little overtime, they said. They're going to have the conclusion, so we might go in a little OT.
That's fine with me.
Hey, I'm good. Let them. These guys could go for another hour. I'd be fine with it.
Oh.
Ospreay up on the top rope, but Josh caught him. No, he's not going to do that. He's not going to do it. No. Oh, jeez, dude.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy. If he gets this. No, Josh ducked. Big right hand. Oh, man, dude. Just tried for another cutter, but he got caught.
Oh.
He's not going to get this C4 spike on the ramp. Pile driver onto the ramp.
On the ramp.
Crowd is nuts. TNA, fight forever, says Andrew.
Good grief.
Both men are completely drained. Josh is starting to stir. Ospreay's still down on the ramp that he just took a pile driver on. Steel ramp. Somebody's got to get back in the ring. They've got a 10 count going on there. They're at 8. Josh throws Ospreay in, and now Josh makes his way back, so it beats the count.
He's like, no, you're not getting counted out. We're gonna finish this.
Big clothesline over in the far corner. He's got Ospreay up over his shoulders.
Oh.
He's climbing up the ropes.
Oh my gosh.
Oh!
Ooh.
Rolling senton off the top.
Oh, what a transition. No. What a transition.
Transitions right into the ankle lock after the missed 2 count. Ospreay is in the center of the ring. Josh has the ankle lock locked in, trying to reach over. Josh will not let him, and then he just steps on the ankle and puts the lock back on. Ospreay is just in tremendous amount of pain. Josh is just twisting. Look at how badly that ankle is twisted. Ooh, out of desperation though, Ospreay turns it, and Josh's head goes into the second turnbuckle. Guys, we're going OT here.
Fine with me.
We're hitting 10 o'clock. Look at this. The chat's not even. Chat's like totally engaged. Nobody's even commenting.
They're into it.
Big right hand from Josh. Ospreay all the way up on the top rope. Ospreay slides underneath.
My goodness.
Oh, man. He had Josh face down in the corner. Big kick to Josh. Now, what is he doing here?
Oh, my. Oh, that's got to be.
Oh, this has to be it. Oh, it's over.
How?
Dude, how did he kick out?
How?
He just kicked out of Ospreay's finisher. He took the Hurricane Rana and then he kicks out of his finisher. And he hit that dead on, dude. Overtime. Cheeky Nando's good. God almighty. Josh should not have kicked out of that. This dude is unreal, says Derek. He's got him up. Nope. Missed clothesline from. Oh, another one.
That's got to be it.
That's it. 2. What? How is he kicking out of those moves? Josh kicks out again. Oh my God, Deanna, this is freaking amazing, dude. Josh is just taking everything and he manages to kick out. Oh no, Ospreay just took off the pad, throws it up in the air. There's no way. If he gets this, that's it. I don't even know how Josh is still trying to even get back up.
How's he?
He's basically on his knees. How did he really had no force behind that? And now they're just going back and forth with right hands. A kick there from Ospreay. Right hand from Josh.
Oh.
Ducks under the clothesline, and a huge clothesline from Josh. Turns Ospreay inside out. Other than this, I'm staying off the socials. What can we say, Joe? TNA. Oh my God, this is incredible, dude. I don't even know how Josh survived as far as he did. Josh has him up. Nope. Reversal.
He was about to down splash. Oh, wow.
Oh, and now Josh reverses that into an ankle lock. They're just reversing each other's moves. Ospreay trying to fight him off. Josh with a bunch of chops. Josh has him up. He's trying to get this. He's trying to go for the C4. He's trying to go for the C4. He's got him. No, Styles clash.
He hit a Styles clash.
He tapped him. Kicked out at 2, and he gives him the finger. He flips him the bird. Styles clashing it now. C4 spike. That's got to do it. 1, 2. Josh Alexander wins. Oh my God, dude.
What are we supposed to say?
Oh my God.
What do you say to that?
I am going to have no voice in the morning. Oh my goodness. What a match. Holy cow. OMG. Simply phenomenal. They just kicked out of so many of each other's finishers. It was insane. Match was great fire. Holy shit, says Chris. Yes, good heaven, says Derek. I have the chills, says RK Shuttlesworth. Wrestling Clinic, says Graham Caldwell. Unbelievable match. Here comes Scott D'Amore. Scott D'Amore is out. Let's see what Scott has to say. Is Will still in the ring? No.
He is.
Okay, Will's in the ring. Yeah, he's. Holy shit, says Scott D'Amore. Deanna's giving it 5 stars. Match of the year, and we're only 3 weeks in. The boss man is here, and then now the crowd's chanting holy shit as well. I've loved this business since I was 4.5 and sat in my dying grandfather's hospital room and watched wrestling at his bedside. Oh, man, Scott getting emotional. I love it. I've spent 30 plus years in the business, getting murdered in every arena. Oh man, I love this. I haven't seen it, and I'm going to give it that reaction alone. Huge point for Alexander's career. Best match I've ever seen him do. Shout out Double J. Already a match of the year contender for Josh and Will, and it's only, yeah, there's no doubt. I watched you, the fans. I watched people like Josh and people like Will Ospreay. Boo Bruce Pritchard. Yeah, that was funny. Reached.
Scott fired up.
Scott with the F-bombs. Oh, man. Scott drops the F-bomb. Man. TNA. A war is back, says Jacob. Oh, my God. This is amazing. What a promo from Scott. If I drop dead tonight, the second I walk through that curtain, I'm happy because of Hard to Kill. Happy because TNA is back. And happy because we just saw two of the very best to ever step in any ring anywhere right here. Had the match of my life. And now it's each and every one of yours. TNA is back. And it's never, ever going away. And he drops the microphone. Talk about having no voice. Scott had to. Scott had no voice after that.
Yeah, he's done for at least a week.
Look at this. We got a handshake from Will Ospreay and Josh here. Little hug as well. And that is how it ends.
Ooh.
Man, Scott D'Amore with the passion. Match of the year. Yeah, that is definitely going to have to. That's going to be remembered as a match of the year candidate. There is no doubt. No doubt. Tremendous way to kick off a new era of TNA. Absolutely tremendous. What a weekend this has been for TNA, and I'm proud to be a fan. I'm thrilled that Jeff got me back into this. I'm proud to have seen what Scott D'Amore said, because every bit of that was coming from the heart. And I mean, what a guy to have in charge of this now and running things. And when you see, when you see a guy like that has that kind of passion, you work for that guy, you can't help but that's just, it spreads. That kind of passion just spreads to everybody, and that was just tremendous. Just tremendous. What a match. Josh can go in any ring with anyone. You too, Mr. Majestic. You have a safe night too. Oh man, what a start to this era of TNA wrestling. What a start to this era. Tremendous. Just I don't even know what else to say. The match was just a take your breath away kind of match. Deanna, enjoy it. If you haven't seen it, it's just so good. It's strange seeing a wrestling boss not acting like a child. Jason gives it an 8. Jeff, didn't you say that if Josh beats Will Ospreay that he should be considered as one of the top wrestlers out there? Without a doubt. Without a doubt. He really should be. That was one of the best matches I think I've ever seen Josh wrestle, and I've seen Josh wrestle some good matches. Oh, man. I roll my score back again, 10 out of 10. What a start, man. What a start. We had a Frankie Kazarian heel turn. We had just such good stuff here. Such good stuff here. Amazing matches tonight. We had a PCO appearance. We had Eric Young and Frankie, like I said, turn on each other. This has just been a hell of a night and a hell of a start to the new TNA. What a weekend capped off by this. Despite no Rosemary, great show. Scott D'Amore is really passionate. Yeah, it's great to see. It's really great to see. He definitely is, and it's Jim. It's important. I think that's important for the person who is running things to have that passion. I really think that's important. Yeah, I was. That would be the only thing I was hoping to see. Jim, is I was kind of hoping to see Decay come out, but I'm sure we'll see them soon. Man, so good. Let us know what your scores are, and we'll do the same. But what a night! What an absolute night of pro wrestling. What a night. Andrew Stevens says 10. John G says 9. TNA Wrestling tonight was a 10 out of 10, says Chris. 10 out of 10. 100 out of 100, says Mark. I miss seeing Rosemary. 9.9 out of 10 for tonight's show. Cannot wait till next week. Scott D'Amore is awesome. Great main event. Great show. To be honest, I thought it was better than the pay-per-view. I think if TNA could get Hammerstone and maybe one other than the main event scene is set. Of course, we saw Nic Nemeth coming out and stating his intentions. And we got a confrontation from Macklin, which I thought was awesome. It's just amazing. What a way to start. And like I said, I told you this, I said this to you guys earlier about, we're starting over. We're starting fresh. We're starting in a new company, new storylines, new stories. You don't get to see it often. You really don't. And Jeff, they started off amazing. 10 out of 10 for me. There is no question otherwise. What a way to start, and I'm just thrilled to be here to see it with all of you guys, and just so much fun and so amazing to see this show tonight. Was it absolute fire, absolute 10 out of 10. That match, I can't even describe it, man. But my throat's getting hoarse.
I truly think that no matter what scale you're grading this on, it's about as close to perfection as I think you can get.
Yeah.
They just hit the right notes. They honestly did tonight, and what a way to kick off the new era. And I mean, we're midway through, a little past midway through January of 2024, and we already have a match that's going to be very difficult to beat for match of the year. That was such a great match, and like you said, we've seen Josh in a lot of great matches. If you've seen a lot of Will Ospreay, you've seen a lot of great matches from him.
Yep.
The first one that these two guys had was tremendous, and I think this one, if you say to me, I think that one was better than the first one, I don't think I can argue with you.
I don't think I could either. Yeah, 100%. 100%. Yeah, just incredible. Just incredible. And you'll have some people will say, well, now, Will's moving on and stuff like that. Yeah, but like I said earlier, he lived a dream. This is a dream for him, and it was awesome that he could do that. And it was also awesome that he could face Josh one more time prior to that happening. But oh my gosh, tremendous, absolutely tremendous night and a tremendous weekend. And we will talk about this more, I'm sure, on Sunday. So come back and join us for Between the Ropes Sunday night at 8:30 p.m. Eastern time. We'll chat we'll talk about this. We'll talk about the start to TNA. I'm sure it'll be part of many parts of that show. We'll talk about that match. We'll talk about everything coming up on Sunday, including, of course, WWE and AEW and every other thing going on in wrestling. We'll have a chat about all of that at 8:30 p.m. on Sunday night. So come and join us if you can. Oh, man, what a start to TNA. And, of course, all of you who are here and you're new to the channel, please make sure to subscribe. Come back and see us here every single Thursday night, 7:45 p.m. Eastern time. We will be here for all of this, to see all of this unfold. So come and join us. Check out the show. Sub to the channel. Like the stream, please, tonight. Huge thing for us. So please make sure you drop a like and then hit that bell if you want to be notified about when we've got that future content. So, man, oh man, I'm out of breath, guys. I can't. My voice is going, and man, what a night. Thank you all so much for being here. Thanks for participating. Look at everybody's still hanging out. No one's left. Thanks so much for participating in all the frivolity, talking about food, and then we're talking about TV show themes and talking about cartoons. It was a lot of fun. It was a really fun stream. Hope you guys all had fun too. Yeah, so we're going to get on out of here for the night. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much for coming out. We really appreciate all of you. And hopefully you guys will be back with us week after week after week right here on the Insiders channel for TNA Nonstop Wrestling Watch-Alongs. Have a great rest of your night, guys. Stay safe no matter where you are, especially in all this goofy weather that's happening everywhere. And hopefully we'll talk to you all on the next one. Have a great night, guys. Take care, and we'll see you soon.